Welcome to the Girlzone. I'm Cameron Dinkins.
And I'm Brianna Williams. Thank you for tuning in, and let's start off with the HBCU zone.
Let's start off with the North Carolina A&T Aggies. The Aggies are now 6-0. The Aggies totally dominated the Delaware State Hornets in a 44-3 win, both offensively and defensively. The Aggies had 117 rushing yards, 382 passing yards, and 499 total offensive yards.
Now let's take a look at this huge touchdown where Brianna threw to wide receiver Elijah Bell for 61 yards. Now in the SWAC, Tennessee State just beat Eastern Kentucky 45-21. Defensive back Vincent Sellers had a huge game as he had back-to-back pick sixes in the fourth quarter.
Now we're going to get into our HBCU football predictions. In the MEAC championships, we got NCANT and NCCU.
Now in the SWAC, we have Grambling and Alcorn State.
Now when it comes to the Celebration Bowl, which is the championships between the MEAC and the SWAC, we got NCANT and Grambling, and NCANT overall to win the game.
Welcome to the NFL Zone. Let's start off by looking at who I have projected to win each division in the AFC. In the AFC North, of course, I have the Steelers. It's always a huge competition between the Steelers and Ravens, and each game is always great. However, this year the Ravens just don't have the edge necessary to win a division. In the AFC West, of course, the undefeated Chiefs are going to take this division. There is some competition with the Broncos, but the Chiefs are just going to blow it out the water. Last but not least is the AFC East. Now, as of right now, this may be the most interesting division in football as there is a three-way tie. However, the Bills will take this division. That will come as a surprise because the Patriots have ran this for years. It'll come down to the end of the season where the Bills have 3 division games as they play the Patriots twice and the Dolphins in between. But it'll be close, but they'll take this division. Let's head over to the NFC. In the NFC North, the Eagles are easily going to take this division. The Giants still haven't won a game. Zeke is out again for the Cowboys. And with the Redskins, there may be a little competitions, but the way the Eagles are playing right now and the way Carson Wentz is performing, this is an easy win for the Eagles. The NFC West will go to the Rams. There may be a small battle between them and the Seahawks, but offensively and defensively, the Rams just have the power to pull this thing off. The NFC North will go to the Packers once again. Now this year, the NFC North is more interesting than it has been in previous years. The Lions are winning, the Vikings are winning. But the difference is these teams simply do not have Aaron Rodgers. He is the difference, and he is why the Packers will win the division this year. The NFC South will go to the Falcons this year. Of course, I cannot deny how the Panthers have been playing, but the Falcons will simply want it more. After that Super Bowl loss to the Patriots, they want to prove themselves, and they will want to prove that they're back and they're better than before.
Welcome to the NBA Zone. It's only right to say this NBA season is going to be lit. So, let's get into my predictions. In the Eastern Conference, I have the Cavs and the Celtics. Kyrie's coming back with a vengeance to play his old team. And in the Western Conference, I have the defending NBA champ Warriors against OKC. Now that Russell has these two people to help him out, he's ready to play. He's ready to show that OKC is where it's at. So now we're going to get into the finals. Of course, for the 4th time, we know it's going to be the Cavs and the Warriors. And many thought that the Cavs were just going to take an L, but with their addition of D-Wade, the Cavs are going to show that they can play with the Warriors. Now we're going to talk about our players to watch in the NBA. Our first player on our watch list is Lonzo Ball. Everybody knows his dad, LeVar, and all the talk he has about how his son is going to take the Lakers far and beyond. But I truly believe Lonzo is going to live up to all the expectations that people have for him. Our next player is our #1 draft pick in 2017, Markelle Fultz. Fultz is definitely going to help bring that young Philly team to the next level. Next, we have Joel Embiid, who just signed a big contract. Embiid is going to definitely have to prove himself to show that he was worth the money that was given to him. Lastly, we got Melo. I feel like Melo's the biggest pickup of this season. Melo's definitely going to show that he's still the Melo he was back in the day in OKC. Welcome to Who You Got? I got the Texans.
I got the Bears.
I got the Redskins.
I got the Lions.
I got the Falcons.
I got the Jets.
I got the Patriots.
Now listen, the Jets, are ready to prove themselves as a top contender in this division. They've listened to the Patriots for far too long. The last time they beat them was in 2015. I got the Packers.
I got the Rams.
I got the Bucks.
I got the Raiders.
I got the Broncos.
I got the Colts.
And I got the Steelers.
I got the Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
I got the Chiefs because the Chiefs have the best record in the NFL. Alex Smith is doing great. Travis Kelce is doing great. Like, come on. Who would you choose?
Now, let's take a look back at last year in 2016. Big Ben threw for 5 touchdowns against the Chiefs. He always bounces back after terrible games, and he will do so this week as the Steelers beat the Chiefs.
But you got to think about it. With all going in the locker room, Big Ben trying to talk about that he's not like he is anymore, and all the controversy with Antonio Brown, are they really there?
All they have to do is feed the ball to Bell and make sure Antonio Brown's open, and they'll take the W.
Well, that's all we got for you today on